Hey, and welcome to this episode 2 of episode 1. I am Sergio Barrera, and I thank you so much for joining me here on the show as I continue to look at first episodes of countless shows across all major streaming platforms. All that sounds so official. I'm watching shows. That's what I'm here to do. But I'm only watching the first episode because I want to help you decide whether or not you should watch it. It's helping me to actually watch more shows. And We're going to go to Paramount Plus today as we are going to talk about a show that was off my radar quite a while. And that is a show that is called Yellowstone. When I say it was off my radar a while, this is a show that's already over 5 seasons, and it concluded with the 5th season. I believe it was this past year. And I just was never really interested because I'm like, it's considered a neo-Western. And you know, Kevin Costner. I'm a fan, don't worry. But so Yellowstone is one of those shows that people talked about all the time, and I just never got around to it until I did. It was created by Taylor Sheridan. He starred in Sons of Anarchy. That's where I first know him from. He also writes screenplays, particularly movies like Sicario, a movie called Hell or High Water, which that script was actually nominated for an Oscar in 2016, actually. This show, Yellowstone, stars Kevin Costner, Luke Grimes, Kelly Reilly, and quite a few other folks, Danny Huston, Gil Birmingham. And it is basically a show that takes place on a ranch called Yellowstone. The series follows the Dutton family, led by a patriarch, John Dutton, played by Kevin Costner. And it's basically The Godfather in Montana. And so it's a very interesting premise. The plot revolves around the family and drama that occurs around this 800,000 acre ranch and the bordering Broken Rock Indian Reservation. There's also the developers who are trying to develop the land and take it over and take it away from the Dutton family. It's just more fun than ranching, I think, should ever really be. And so Yellowstone is one of those shows that surprises you when you get into the very first episode. And episode 1 starts out really, really quickly. In fact, I'm going to give you a warning because the very first opening scene of episode 1 of Yellowstone is quite disturbing. We meet John Dutton, who has apparently just been through a really bad car wreck. And unfortunately, the horse that he's transporting, he needs to euthanize as a result of the injuries it suffers. So it just right from the outset, the show grabs you in a way that to some is going to be disturbing. From there, the show progresses, and there's all kinds of things that occur. Court drama. There's an opportunity throughout the entire episode to meet all of the Dutton family, the daughter Beth, the sons Lee and Jamie, and the youngest son Casey, who we can tell right from the outset is estranged from his father and his family, as he lives with his wife and child on the Broken Rock Indian Reservation. He doesn't live on the ranch, and so there's something going on there with the family. You get that right from the initial part of the episode. The first episode has a storyline that's dealing with Danny Huston's character, Dan Jenkins, who is a developer who's trying to, gain property from the ranch in order to develop it into subdivisions and golf courses and things. And of course, John Dutton will have none of that because he wants the land to remain pristine for him and his family and his cattle and all the things that he does as the patriarch of the family. In addition, there's drama around cattle that wander onto the neighboring Broken Rock Indian Reservation. It's kind of interesting because did they wander or were they coaxed? Because by the time you get into the setting for that particular confrontation, the fence has been, obviously taken down. So you kind of are left wondering by who. I never thought that cattle wandering onto a neighboring piece of property would cause this amount of drama, because when you first get there, everybody's got guns, and I'm talking like automatic weapons. And I'm like, I didn't realize ranching was this violent. So much so that by the time the episode is over, a confrontation has ensued between both sides. And there are some key characters in the show who are dead. And wow, the episode ends, and I just never thought ranching could be this violent, intriguing, and interesting. So, Yellowstone episode one, the pros, the script is absolutely fantastic. Taylor Sheridan is known for great script writing, and it shows in this first episode. The acting with this kind of elite cast, it's stellar. It's absolutely top notch. There's multiple storylines that are going out and throughout the episode, but they don't get muddied up, and they really keep you curious as to what might be happening next. It just doesn't let up from the minute it begins till the end of the episode. You really are left with just a range of emotions that leaves you curious for what episode two might bring. So the question, as always, is would I continue this show? In my notes, all capital letters, I simply put the word absolutely. It's a fantastic show. It's a great surprise for me because I really didn't think that I would enjoy it. But I should have known better because again, the cast is fantastic, and that alone should have let me know that it's probably a show to check out. So I don't know if you've watched Yellowstone. If you have, leave me a note in the comment section of this video and let me know your thoughts. If you end up watching it because of this video, then I hope you'll let me know your thoughts and tell me if I was on the mark or not as to how you feel about Yellowstone. So the journey continues here on episode one. So make sure you click that subscription button, subscribe to the show and the channel, and also make sure you click the notification bell so you know when future episodes land. If you have an idea for a show you want me to check out its first episode, please leave me a note in the comments as well, and I'll be happy to add it to the list. And let's try that again. I'll let everyone know that you were the person that gave me that idea. So I look forward to the next one. Make sure that you take good care of yourself, and don't forget, you're awesome, you're amazing, and the world's a better place because you are in it. I'll see you next time on episode one.